Welcome to another installment of UBBA Unplugged. Joining me today is Mauricio Subieta, Energy CTO at Nokia. Mauricio, thank you for joining us.
Sure, it's a pleasure. I'm really happy to be here today.
Wonderful. Well, if you don't mind, let's just dive right into it. As you're well aware, cybersecurity has been an ever-present topic of discussion, especially for electric utilities. If you wouldn't mind, with the emergence of quantum computing, maybe share with our viewers how quantum, cybersecurity, and electric utilities are all interrelated.
As you mentioned, cybersecurity has been a key component of utility operations for the long time. Not only from a operational security perspective, meaning that they actually want to keep their network safe, but also from a compliance and regulatory perspective, where they actually have specific rules and regulations that come through NERC and FERC, for example, to how to operate and how to set up certain mechanisms to make utility networks safe and secure, because they are part of our critical infrastructure in the country. So, from that perspective, cybersecurity has played a significant role in modernizing a lot of the communications and a lot of the actual infrastructure in the utilities. And it's being done using mechanisms, best practices, algorithms, and protocols that are well known in industry. One of those algorithms and some of those algorithms, actually, some of those operations are constrained by how much they are strong against attacks, brute force attacks that come from the outside. So the development of these algorithms took that into consideration and made them strong enough so that in no human lifetime using computing resources, you could actually break those encryption algorithms, for example. And that's very important because encryption makes sure that the integrity of your data is maintained while it traverses the utility network and it traverses all carrier networks when the utilities don't have infrastructure everywhere, and ensures that the data is always going to be the way it is supposed to be. The problem with quantum computing comes in the fact that it's one of those technologies that is going to surpass any type of computation capability that normal computers can have and can perform today. Even with the large data centers that are doing a lot of AI, those that technology, that actual infrastructure relies on the traditional type of mathematical operations that quantum computings are going to break through. And quantum computing being a technology that can really help a lot to developing newer algorithms and be able to collect and correlate a lot of information in a lot of, in a really short time, which is something that we cannot do yet, is also could potentially be used to break these algorithms. So there's been a lot of tests and there's been a lot of, I would say, literature and a lot of ways to actually develop techniques to break these encryption algorithms. As a matter of fact, there's algorithms like Shor's algorithm, for example, that was defined such that it could break the current technologies that are used for encrypting data. The only thing that's missing right now is a quantum computer that is stable enough, that has error correction mechanisms, and that's available enough to actually make that a reality. So that's where these three topics come into play. Utilities needing to maintain cybersecurity, utilities needing to maintain their critical infrastructure to ensure that, basically every time, everywhere we have electricity, and ensure that they're not going to be vulnerable to any type of attack. So right now, quantum safe computing is a way to actually ensure that you are, in a way, not liable to those attacks, even if there was a quantum computer available, such that you can ensure the integrity. There have been new algorithms that are being defined by NIST, for example, that are ensuring that there will be post-quantum computing safe algorithms. But that's going to take time until all industry develops them. They're not necessarily backward compatible. So until then, the reality is that we have to have a quantum safe computing environment for utilities to be safe, not only utilities, but actually this applies to other segments as well, but that can at least allow us to have the time to migrate to those new post-quantum computing algorithms that are out there in the market now until everybody does them. So that is the reality that I have with utilities right now. And that's why those three topics are interrelated. And that's how right now we're looking at this in the industry as being trying to work with utilities, trying to work with all the partners, even consultants, to ensure that everybody understands the potential damage and the potential threats that this could have, and ensure that they are covering those by using newer technologies that can help out.
Excellent. Well, it sounds like there's certainly a lot to grasp, a lot to be excited about in the realm of quantum, but also, is it a sword or is it a shield? So, um, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to share that. I know it's such a massive topic and we've squeezed it into, a few minutes right here, but thank you
Exactly.
for doing that. I think this is very valuable and certainly something that, like you said, the entire industry and beyond needs to bear in mind.
Yes, I really hope this helps, and more than happy to answer any other questions, any other follow-ups that people may have. So I'm here to help out. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Mauricio. That's going to do it for this episode of UBBA Unplugged. Be sure to follow UBBA on social media to stay up to date on all of the latest news from the Alliance. We'll see you next time.